Who told you to submit this report presumped, usely, a stupion, the history of Muram, who in the world needs to list your THOUSHTS, or opinions, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Nobapi, is interestep, in your point of view, what the Crown Prince wants is a vibrant look of Muram. Do it again, Jeanshur Woonhailan, who passeth the final imperial examination at the first rank ANP at such a young age, he will quit not too long after, surrounded by tall, thick walls and moat in all directions, majestic castle with a giant symmetrical structure of a palace and halls with a golden double ROOE, the heart of the continent where all wealth under the heavens gathers. Forbidden city, in order to come here, have memorized over 430,000 words from numerous commentaries ANP, scriptures. I even took 5 national exams just to become a Jeanshur, and my first assignment from the Crown Prince is a mere research on Muram. What in the world are Shaolin and Wu-Tang in the first place? ANP any materials in the Crown Prince's personal library are mere garbage, made of total nonsense, without any in-depth review, and it's still refer to as study materials. My report provided a sharp insight into problem of a society riddled with nonsense. ANP even suggested feasible solution 5 while being thin. All that to get rejectep. Well, great, I will write IT again, will make you realize how extraordinary I am. After 3 days, do IT again. After another 3 days, do IT again. After another 3 days, again. What should I do? Will feel like I'm facing a giant wall. Those awful books from the Crown Prince's library won't cut IT. Now the only place I can count on is Treasure HOU 5E of Book 5 ANP Paintings, Belvedere of Literary Profundity. This is the only place, while the is a place many scholars preem of visiting. Why do I feel so miserable? Will there be any leads to satisfy the taste of the Crown Prince? What if I get fired like this? Shall I go help my uncle in Guangzhou? My, isn't this imperial scholar Woon Hyun on you are? I have guided you to the Azure Dragon house before. Yes, excuse my manners. I was happy to you here like this NNO problem with your manners. Come to think of it, I don't even know your name yet. Yes, my name is KYU ANP. I use the family name Parked Eunuch Park. I see. What were you doing here? Yes, the person I serve is looking to find a book, so came here to seek it. I heard that you are staying in this royal palace. Now, how do you like it? Here, I only am enshrined in the grace of His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince. I am doing well. I don't believe that. It's good that we are doing well. Yes, terribly sorry for stopping your footsteps. I will excuse myself. HHUY. Wait a second, ease. So His Royal Hickneys, the Crown Prince, wants the stories of Muram, which must be very interesting. For example, sword fighting between experts. He was once consumed by these stories from one of the Muram experts that visited the palace. I guess he has gathered up some books. ANP record dash ings of Muram. Ho ho ho. Imperial records are not known to be entertaining. There are only dry harp ANP complicated stories. That's why His Royal Highness, the Crown PRLNCE, Nipepe, scholar, someone who can reconstruct and organize the records in the imperial palace in an interesting way at his will. So that's why his face stiffed. His scholar who is smart ANP royal. If you steer your study in that general direction, it should not be too far away. If you will excuse me, for some reason I did not feel not quite right from the beginning. Where I work, the Azure Dragon House is in the corner too. ANP there are only 2 people working in that BULD-ing. Myself ANP, Mr. S.A. Ilchin. I did my best because I wanted the Crown Prince to recognize my skills. My actual job was only a scholar who is in charge of the Crown Prince's hobby. Suddenly, I recalled lyrics from one of the study songs. I guess there really was a golden house in the text, just not my house. After 1 month, there are Erland 37,000 miscellaneous books that I can reap in the belvedere of literary profundity. I have check up the titles ANP sicked about 1,000 books during the last month out of the remaining 36,000 books. If only 1/100 of them are about Murametham is a total of 360 books. If I reap 1 book a day, it will take me a whole year. It would be fortunate if I could reap 1 book a day. I found 17 books spent a month. I have only reaped 9 of them. At the current pace, it will take me 3 years to reap. But reaping is not all. I can't unperstamped ANP, understanding, is not the ENP, EFHER. I need to reconstruct it into a story that can satisfy the TA5TE of the Crown Prince. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. I can't just cite here and PO nothing. There is one more thing I can do. The 5th form these would be quite difficult to talk to. I asked the guy with a beard, the training instructor, what can I help you with? OHIDIPNT mean to scare you. Are you okay? I am okay. WA. What just happened? He doesn't seem to have super strength. So how was he able to lift me up so easily? I guess you are from the civil post. What business brought you here? I am a scholar of the Azure Dragon House, Woon Hyun. Actually, I wanted to ask some questions about martial arts. Martial arts, is there even a use for it? There shouldn't be any dash. Bob be crazy enough to lay a finer on a forbidden city. Scholar, it's not that. I was not going to use it, but seeing sector leader, keep on training. Guess he be pretty high up. ENTROPUCTION, IS overpew. I'm Il Chung dash HYUN, Imperial Guard Sector Leaper. I am a scholar of the Azure Dragon House. I think I heard that. Why don't we move somewhere else? Sure, let's do that. I see the situation. Scholar Woon, ISAN, can a scholar ask for martial arts training from an imperial god, sector leader? What am I going to? Person's ego. I also belong to the imperial palace just like scholar Yoon ANP. After hearing all that, I cannot pretend not to know as a man. So then, I guess I cannot say no to what you are requesting. Thank you. Sector leader IL. However, there is a problem. Like what? I am a sector leaper of Imperial Guards. I know of only one way of teaching martial arts. If scholar Yoon wants to learn about martial arts, you must train yourself. But just want to know a little about martial arts. I am not a storyteller, but a sector leaper. I have no skill to describe the Imperial 18 martial arts. It's not like I can become a jester anytime soon, right? I guess so. So if I want to know, I must train. Are you ashamed of training martial arts? That's impossible when a sector leader is personally teaching. I will make some time in the morning. You may come here starting tomorrow. No need to worry about other people. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I will do just that. For now, he says he will train because he has no clue, but he is a scholar. Soon he will get tired. ANP, this won't last. Well, then, take care. Now I, a scholar, need to learn martial arts. Wouldn't it be better to just continue struggling with books? No, am I not a scholar of the Crown Prince? I must be recognized by His Royal Highness for doing a great job with my assignment, even if I need to train in martial arts.